Hello everyone, welcome to the Anime Recap Media YouTube channel. Please like the video, subscribe to help our channel and enjoy this full video.
The anime begins with a boy named Makoto Masumi. It was a normal day like any other, but out of nowhere, a god appears and is surprised to learn that Makoto knows nothing about anything. The god explains that Makoto's parents are from another world. Makoto is surprised and says that it seems strange to him that he never met any other relative. The god tells him that Makoto's parents signed a pact with the goddess from another world, accepting that when the day comes, they would give her what they valued the most. Makoto says that if he doesn't go, they will take one of his two sisters or the plus 18 magazines he had in his room. Makoto thanks the god. The god asks Makoto if he just wants to go to his world and say goodbye before abandoning his sisters. But the goddess of the other world claimed him and Makoto begins to disappear. Makoto reaches the other world and is received by the goddess. The goddess sees him and laughs at him for being ugly and tells him to leave. Makoto claims that he is there because she invoked him. The goddess tells him that it disgusts her and does not want to see him, but she gives him the ability to speak, write, and read any language apart from human. The goddess sends him away, and Makoto falls from the sky. The goddess wonders if he will die with the fall. However, Makoto is saved by the god Tsukimichi. Tsukimichi tells him that he did not expect the goddess to treat him so badly and that, in the world where Makoto lived, he did not enjoy the protection of the gods. In this new world, he could be very powerful. Tsukimichi's body begins to blink, and he explains that it's because communicating with Makoto made him spend a lot of his power. Now he will have to sleep for about 4 hours. The pig is scared, and Makoto tries to show her that he's good by saving her. The pig ends up agreeing with him, and Makoto asks if she knows where he can find people. The pig tells him that there are no human towns, but there is a town nearby. Makoto asks where his town is, but the pig tells him that she was going to the divided mountain to offer herself as a sacrifice to Shen because of her magic. Makoto tells her that he can't use magic and asks if she can teach him. The pig accepts and teaches him. Makoto tries and manages to use magic, creating fire in his hand. The pig tells him to imagine a fireball and throw it at a target. Makoto concentrates and learns to use magic very quickly. He asks what level it is, and the pig helps him to know that it's level 1. Later, the pig was looking for Makoto and saw a written letter for him. Makoto thanks her for the magic he learned and that he is going to see what he can do with that Shen guy. Makoto says that he learned several spells and creates an arc of fire with his magic, testing it by pointing at something far away. The girl asks him what that is. Makoto tells the girl that there are people in her world. The girl tries his magic and loves it. Makoto begins to look around, and everything seems strange to him. He asks her about what sacrifices she's talking about, and Makoto tells her that they should go see Shen. Shen throws the scales that he lost in the fight, and Emma realizes that she's an orc. The orc tells him that Makoto came to the maidens that they had to sacrifice. Shen asks the orc if they would like to live in fertile land. Makoto asks the orcs if they agree to move, and the orc tells him that they are safe. Shen transfers them using his mist. Several days have passed since they took the orcs to the Aku dimension. Makoto sees a family photo in their memories and says that he could travel that world to find out more about the history of his parents. Makoto sets himself the goal of following in the footsteps of his parents and finding a human village. Then we see an old man running, and they attack him with some spears. We return with Makoto, and some orcs wanted to cut a tree but they couldn't. Makoto helps them cut the tree using his magic. The orcs are surprised, and Makoto asks if he got hurt. The orc tells him that it always happens to him. Makoto looks at him and heals him with his magic. Makoto hurts himself with his sword, but his healing powers don't work on him. Shen appears with the old man passed out and says that they are attacking Aku. Shen sees that Makoto got hurt and tells him that the smell of his blood goes to attract the creatures. The creature appears and attacks Makoto. Shen says that he fought with that spider before, but when he hurt her, she left alone. Makoto attacks the spider with his sword and cuts off its leg. Makoto uses his magic to create fire and fuses it with his sword. The spider disappears and appears above Makoto, but he dodges it, creates a fire spear and hits the spider. However, the spider regenerates by absorbing the magic Makoto attacked it with. Makoto creates more spears of fire and attacks it again, but it regenerates again. Makoto creates a shield, but the spider manages to pass through it and injures Makoto. Makoto uses his magic and attacks it, causing a great explosion. Makoto uses a bow and sends the spider away, but it falls to the ground because it ran out of strength. The spider regenerates again and catches Makoto. Shen cares for Makoto, but the spider, instead of eating him, appreciates how strong he is. Shen takes it from him and tells the spider if she remembers it. The spider tells him that she only thought about eating and that she doesn't remember her. Shen tells her that she has a special bond with Makoto, that's why she has a human form. Shen convinces the spider to make a pact with Makoto, and the spider takes on a human form. Makoto wakes up and sees that his injury is healed. Makoto sees a girl and says he has a bad feeling. He asks the girl who she is, and the girl tells him that she took human form after the pact and that she is the Black Spider. The dwarf introduces himself to Makoto and thanks him for defeating the Black Spider, and thus saving his village. Makoto tells him that it was nothing, and the dwarf asks him if he can bring his village to live there. Makoto says yes. Later, Shen tells Makoto to give a name to her and the new girl. Makoto decides to name Shen Tomo, and Shen is happy with that name. Makoto names the other girl Mine. Later, Makoto sees how more races have come to live in Aku. Makoto leaves, but Shen asks where he is going, and Makoto tells him that he needs to see humans and that's why he wants to go to a human village. Makoto approaches the village but sees a girl. He tries to greet her, but the girl is scared and runs away. Makoto approached the village, but they pointed at him. He didn't understand why they confused him with a monster and shot arrows at him, causing Makoto to run run away and returned to Aku feeling sad. A week passed and Makoto wanted to learn the human language to be able to communicate with the human village. The dwarf gave him a ring that contained his mana so that he wouldn't scare anyone. With the help of Shen and Mio, Makoto managed to infiltrate the human village. The three of them checked into a hotel. Later that night, Makoto went out with Mio while Shen stayed at the hotel. A girl approached Makoto and asked him what he needed. The girl said she wanted to ask him for a favor and hugged Makoto. Makoto decided to take her to the hotel where they were staying. The girl told them that she was traveling with her older sister, who disappeared. Makoto asked her when was the last time she saw her, and the girl told him that it was a month ago. They kicked her out of the house where they rented for not paying, and now she is on the street. The girl appeared, and Makoto told her that she can eat and then leave to sleep. The girl said, "Sir," and Makoto told her to call him what she likes best. Then the girl called him brother and gave him a drawing she made of her sister before leaving. Shen and Mio set out to rescue the girl's sister. Makoto was with the girl, and the girl told him that she couldn't believe that no matter how much of a millionaire Makoto was, he didn't know how to drive a cart. Makoto told her that he let her drive because she was very skillful. The girl remembered her sister, and we saw a memory of her sister. To pay off her debt, her sister would do a mission, and when she finished it, she would be able to pay that debt. But when she returned from the mission, she said that they failed, and she was very hurt. We returned to the present and saw the girl's sister in a bad state. But Leo and Shen appeared and saved her. Neo healed her and used her magic to get out. When they left, an adventurer appeared. We returned with Makoto, and he told the girl that they had arrived, and the girl ran out and told him that she forgot something in her house. Makoto thought it was strange and decided to use his magic to spy on her. The girl was with some boys who asked her what else she knew, and the girl told them that Makoto sold some fruits for the sake of 500 gold coins. The boy told her to steal that money to pay off her sister's debt, and when she brings him the money, they are going to free her sister. The girl leaves, and Makoto begins to think that the city needs justice. She tells the adventurer that if he is the strongest in town, why did he not come to save the girl? The man tells her that it would be stupid, and his companions appear and tell him that they have already convinced the girl. The man tells them that recently a human with enormous mana was detected and that there are requests to kill him. The man proposes Shen and Mine to join his group, but they reject him. The man laughs because they prefer to stay with him. That boy with the mask laughs because he is level 1 and must be very ugly under his mask. Shen and Mine get angry and hit the man, but he manages to put up a shield and avoid the attack. The girl is sad for having to steal from the boy who helped her, and a boy appears and tells her to go away. The girl gets up and tells him she's sorry, and the boy tells her that a dirty girl like her is going to give them a bad name. Makoto appears and tells him that she's his friend. The boy recognizes him and apologizes. Shen and Mine prepare to fight, and the man sends his team to attack them. Shen hits them all with a blow, and they fly away. Shen and Mine beat everyone and destroy the house. The man uses the girl's sister as a hostage, but Shen and Mine hit him and send him flying. Shen and Mine begin to fight over who did their job the best, and they destroy the entire town. The girl appears and meets her sister. Makoto sees her and says that ignoring her hair color, she is very similar to Heisukawa. Makoto asks Mine if she can make spider webs, and Mine says yes. Makoto ties Mine and Shen and throws them away as punishment for destroying the whole village. Later, Makoto says that with the help of Shen, they modified the memories of the villagers to avoid future problems. A girl asks if the monsters are still in the village, but an adventurer says that Shen and Mine defeated the monster because they have a higher level at 1000. The girl does not believe her, but Makoto convinces Shen to go train, and Shen listens to her.
How was the video? We hope it was good. If so, please check these videos. Also, please comment down your thoughts and your suggestions for future videos. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing now to show the support to our channel. We hope to see you soon with another video right in this channel. Have a nice day.